Hello everyone. This video is on love, and as I speak to you today, I can hear squirrels in the trees, climbing up the trees. They were in the Redwood forest. It's a very romantic place, being in the forest, being in the trees, and it helps us to connect with who we are, ground as we walk around on the earth. And when we return to who we are, we realize we are love. When we pull away all the stress from a human being, or the perception of being a human being and separate and in competition with one another, or worrying about the future and concerned about our past, when we strip away all of that heaviness and worry, what are you left with? Love. When you remove the impurities, which are stress, when we remove the impurities, what's left behind is what we truly are. And that's one good way of figuring out who am I, is knowing what you're not. And when people are asked who they are, they often say, well, I'm this age, I'm this height, I'm this profession. Is that accurate? Are you your height? Are you your age? Are you your profession? Well, your age changes, so anything that changes isn't accurate, so you're not your age. You're not your height, because that changes. We grow from being little and then we shrink as we get older, and then at some point we drop the body and we don't have a body to be tall or short. And we're not our profession, because our profession can change and we can get fired, or our business can blow up and no longer work. And then what are we no longer who we are if we're not working and being productive? No. So all of that changes. So anything that's changing isn't accurate. It's not going to tell you who you are. So who am I? What is changing about me? Because that's not who I am. And you can just pause for a moment and ask, who am I? And then you can notice what comes into the head. And a lot of the things that come into the head are not accurate. Maybe it's I'm a wife, or I'm a husband, or I'm a parent. Maybe it's a label. Maybe it's I'm an addict. Maybe it's I'm a loser. Maybe it's just negative thoughts. Are you your thoughts? No, the thoughts are not facts, and the thoughts are always changing. One day you can hate yourself, the next day you can love yourself. So which one is it? Do you hate yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Are you sad and upset with yourself? It's always changing depending on what we think we've achieved and how others perceive us. It's all changing. And so anything that's changing isn't who we are. And when we remove all of the changing things in the world, all of the changing emotions, all of the changing thoughts, all of the changing situations, when we remove all that, what is left? And what is left is a unity, is a oneness, and is love. Because when we remove the past and all of the bad things that other people have done to us, or all of the bad things that we perceive we've done to other people, when that's gone, what's left? Unity, oneness, love. And when we remove any pain that's in our body, or any concern about our future, any worry about what's going to happen in the future, or any comparison to other people, or feeling like we're not good enough, or worrying about the world, and this concern about politics, and angry with humanity, or whatever's going on in the mind, if we remove that, what's left? Unity, oneness, love. And the more unified we become, the more love we feel, the more oneness we feel with other people, the more love we are. And so if there are judgments around other people, likes and dislikes, just know that's stress. That's part of human experience, but it's changing and it's not true. And if we had the capacity to drop it, we would be experiencing an expansion in the heart space and a reconnection to love. And so let's just take a moment to put our hands on our heart space. Take a breath in and out. And ask the universe to show us who we truly are, and enter silence. And allow any passing thoughts to pass through without judging.